Hey everyone, it's Nikki Shelton, and Carrie's not here today. Not quite sure where she went, but hopefully she'll be back next week. Anyway, we're back to our monthly Kitsap market report update. So with that, breaking down everything that you need to know if you're buying or selling. So let's go ahead and get started. Wanted to say a big congrats to the Seattle Seahawks. We won the Super Bowl. So happy about that one. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and put up this little thing. Hopefully you can see it. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to see when the numbers are small, but we'll try to go through. I'll try to go through it. Not we will, but I will. Okay, here we go. So let's start with residential homes. In January, we saw 231 new listings, which is down about 11% from last year. But pending sales actually increased by about 16%, meaning more homes are under contract this time than last year. And that's what's important because it shows buyers are still active, even though fewer homes are hitting the market. Closed sales were down about 16%, so homes are still selling, but some are taking longer to cross the finish line. The good news for sellers, median sales prices went up 3% to $562,500, and the average sale price is holding steady around $644,000. Homes are selling just a little faster than last year. The average days on markets actually dropped from 49 to 47 days, and buyers are still paying very close to asking price, like 99.4% of the list price received. So pricing your home strategically is still the key. Inventory is tight. There's 422 homes for sale, which is slightly lower than last year. That puts about 1.5 months of supply on the market, so competition is real for buyers, especially at popular price points. All right, so switching over to condos, there's some pretty eye-catching news here. New listings are actually down 32%, but pending sales were up 30%, showing strong buyer interest in a small inventory. Prices are soaring. Median sales price jumped to over 42% to $452,500. And average sales price jumped nearly 60% to $602,900. Okay, but that doesn't always mean every condo went way that far up, guys. Just make sure you know that. Since there are fewer condos in the in that particular market, if the higher end condos sell first, that can really change the average price way up, even if the smaller, lower prices are still selling less. So buyers should look at the individual condos they're interested in, and sellers can see this as a sign that well-priced condos in good locations are in demand. Inventory is tighter here too, just 35 condos for sale, giving us only about 2.2 months of supply. So in short, residential homes are steady with a slight dip in listings, fast moving sales and rising prices, while condos are seeing a big jump in prices on fewer homes. Or, maybe not so much, but the ones that are selling are selling the ones that are higher. So hopefully that made sense. So if the average has changed that much, it could be because there was a couple of the bigger, higher price condos that sold. Okay. All right. So hopefully that made sense. All right. Sellers, it's a prime opportunity to list smart, or price strategically, and get your home in front of motivated buyers. And that is your January 2026 Kitsap County Market Snapshot. If you have any questions about buying or selling or financing, give us a call. We're here to help. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, or follow us for next month's update. And if you want a free consultation, reach out. I'd love to talk to you. Thanks so much for joining me today. You guys have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next week, same time, same place. Bye.